What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training. Today we're going to be breaking down how to run a fade route like DK Metcalf. We're going to be talking about this route that DK Metcalf runs against this catch technique, inside shade, man coverage DB. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Hope it gives you some value. But also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want to learn 20 different press releases, when to use each one, the names for each one, and then drills to work on each press release, and get a 2-week-long wide receiver route running training schedule, check out that very first link in the description below for our route running Bible. What we have in this route running Bible is over an hour and a half's worth of specific wide receiver training content. We have an how to improve your route running in 10 days training schedule. It's a 10-day, 5-day-a-week training schedule for 2 weeks with everything that you need to do on the field to improve your route running. And we include a 49-minute long video where we teach you 20 press releases, when to use each release, and then drills to work on each one with sets and reps. So check out that very first link in the description below. Would love to get you guys on our route running Bible. Let's get started with this video. So DK Metcalf here, he's got this DB inside shade, kind of in this catch technique situation. Now we're going to talk about why he's lined up like that, the psyche of a DB, and just what he's trying to do. So, like, think about this. Like, we talk a lot about leverage, right? Like, okay, this DB's inside leverage, this DB's outside leverage, this DB's head up. The reason why a DB will use a specific kind of leverage has a lot to do with the coverage, and it has a lot to do with wide receiver alignment, right? So, like, let's say there's a one high safety look. Essentially, this DB has help to the inside, right? There's one high safety. But if he's lined up inside shade, why would he do that? If he's got help to the inside, he could easily play the outside, force Metcalf inside, and go run to his safety help, simply because of how wide his split is, right? So he's on like almost close to the sideline, like definitely not underneath the numbers, definitely not a cut down split. So we can expect from a DB perspective that it's going to be an inside breaking route, right? So that's how we want to make it look as a wide receiver. You got to understand how a DB thinks for us to be able to structure my releases off the line of scrimmage, right? So now I have an inside shade guy and I have to run an outside breaking route. He wants me to run to the outside. He wants me to go straight to the outside so he can get hands on me and force me right to the sideline. He will not give up the inside. So he's going to be over anxious to jump to the inside. So Metcalf, what does he do? He attacks the DB's leverage. DB's inside shade, we're going to attack inside shade. We're going to make him uncomfortable. We want to threaten him to where he does not want me to go. He's expecting me to break inside, so he's going to try to take away the inside, force me to do an outside release to screw up the timing and to screw up the spacing of the play, hopefully, right? That's his hope, right? So now we want to attack him. Now what Metcalf does here, they call this kind of a burst release or like a squirt release where you just come off the line and you just attack this guy right away where you kind of hesitate. And you see how he's going to end up throwing this 1-2, trying to sell a slant, trying to sell like he's trying to cross this DB's face right now. So he attacks his leverage great, then hits him with that 1-2. And you see how much he throws that upper half to the inside. His hips and his shoulders are both committed to that, like selling that slant, right? That's what gets the DB to move. And we have to step outside of his frame. Everything about this right now looks like he's going to be breaking inside on a slant. That's the spot that we have to get to even make this DB think about jumping there. A lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll attack this DB's leverage and then they'll give these 2 choppy steps and they'll stay right inside this DB's frame. That's not going to do anything, fellas. You have to throw to the inside. You have to like actually work almost like a crossover to get that DB to even shift his weight to the outside foot, especially a disciplined DB who's going to be expecting that type of move. So that's how we have to operate as a wide receiver when I get this coverage. Understand why a DB's playing you a certain way, when you have to run a specific route, and how you can structure that release. And you see when he gets off of that release, he keeps that head down, really focuses on gaining separation, and we don't look back for that ball until I got him by about 2 steps. What a lot of receivers will do on this specific release is that as soon as they get that DB to hesitate, they'll start looking back right now. When you start looking back, and give that DB time to recover because you're automatically going to be slower looking back for that ball. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job by Metcalf attacking leverage, understanding how to operate and manipulate this DB and keeping that head down to widen the distance and making this catch over the top. Great overall route. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. We'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Always appreciate the feedback, and it's obviously always great to hear from you guys. And again, fellas, if you want our route running Bible, over an hour and a half's worth of specific route running training content, we're going to give you a 2-week-long schedule for wide receivers to do to improve their route running in 10 days. And then you can learn 20 press releases, when to use each one against each coverage. And then we talk about drills to work on each one of those. Check out that very first link below. I'll see you guys next time.